Hey guys, this is Pam Lawhorn, and thank you guys so much for joining me. Tonight, what we're going to talk about is how you can increase your income in your business from $5,000 to $10,000 in the next 60 to 90 days. Now, let me tell you, it doesn't matter what business you're in. It could be my business, which I hope that you're in, which is Skinny Body Care, or it can honestly be any business. So it doesn't matter exactly what business you're in. You can use these techniques and information that I'm going to share with you for any business. So what I want you to do, because this is going to go very fast, what I want you to do is get out some pen and paper and take some notes, because I'm going to give you 10 action steps that you can actually take. These are things that I do in my business. This was actually scheduled initially to be a team training, and what I decided to do was kind of open it up, and let me tell you the reason why I decided to open it up. I decided to open it up for a couple of different reasons. One, I wanted to open it up for people who were looking to grow their business, because I get tons of emails on a daily basis from people asking, well, what can I do? Because I haven't opened up any new coaching slots in a while. So I haven't opened up any one-on-one coaching spots because of my team growing at a really rapid rate. And so I like to try and give out advice and information to people when I can. And truthfully, I haven't had any time to take on any new coaching clients. And so I thought this would be a good opportunity to give you guys a taste of what I do, and when I do open up some coaching spots, exactly what you would get from working with me. And secondly, to show you how we work as a team, so that if any of you guys are looking for a home as far as your home-based business and looking for a way that you can make this type of income, that you will consider coming to either work with me or one of my team members if you were invited tonight by one of them. So this will give you an opportunity to kind of see what's available to you as far as how you can take massive action and grow your business really, really quick. Okay? So again, take some pen and paper, write this down, because these are actionable steps that you can immediately implement so that you can start growing your business to $5,000 or $10,000 a month within the next 60 to 90 days. Again, like I said, this is not going to be any type of hocus pocus or really any secret tricks. A lot of times people will say, oh, I'm going to share a secret with you. Well, this is really not any secret, so I'm not going to tell you that this is going to be something that you've never heard before. What this really is going to be about is telling you some actionable steps that you can take together, maybe that you've done before but didn't do it in combination. Because for me, everything is about time management. It's about leverage. It's about how can I get the best bang for my time and spend the least amount of time possible so that I can make the most money and honestly be able to spend my time doing other things, like most of today, believe it or not. And I probably shouldn't say this, but I just got in about 5 minutes ago. And so and I was out spending a day with family and friends and doing some other things. But that's the great, beautiful thing about this business, is that you're able to manage your time and do other things and still grow your business, which is wonderful about this online industry. So I'm going to talk to you guys today about how you can do the same thing, still continue to make money 24/7, not be completely stressed out, not have to be online all day. So let's talk about the first thing, and this is probably the most important thing is, well, let me back up first. We are in the people business, folks, okay? So regardless of what business you're in, we're all in the people business. In order for our businesses to work, you need people. You need people to either use your products, you need people to either sign up with you. Some kind of way you've got to communicate with people. So from the first business that I was in years ago, I was told not to contact people, not to get on the phone with people, not to communicate with people. Well, that turned out for me to not be necessarily the best teaching, because realistically, I'm a communicator. I work really well with people. I work really well talking to people. And some of you guys, you have this fear of talking to people. You don't want to tell people what it is that you do. You don't want to tell people how you can assist them, and you don't want to connect with people. Let me tell you, until you get over that fear, you're not going to be able to maximize your presence. You're not going to be able to maximize your income, and you're not going to be able to live the type of life that you have been wanting and dreaming of for years. So let me break that myth of you being able to build this business without being able to connect with people. It's simply not going to happen. You have to be able to talk to people. And my first tip, number one, for you, is that you have to find out what people need. Okay, so this is a different type of training. This is a cut to the chase. Let's get your business growing and let's get you and your team generating income. So that's what this is really about. I went through all of my notes over the last couple of days and said, let me find out the top tips that I can really give you guys. And these are going to be my top tips of what you really need to know in order to grow your business, okay, at a rapid rate. And my first tip for you is that you need to find out what people need. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. When I say find out what people need, a lot of times when we're in business, we want to press on people what we think they need, okay? So let me give you an example. My company is Skinny Body Care that I promote, and because of that, it's a weight loss industry. Okay, so we're focused on the health and wellness of helping people lose weight. So here's the thing. You would think that the focus is on showing people how to lose weight. That's what we want to do. Well, reality is that may not be everyone's need. Everyone may not need to lose weight. Everyone may not want to lose weight. So when I talk to people, I need to find out what is their need. I need to find out exactly where they're at in life. What is it that they're looking for? What are they trying to accomplish? Okay? So when you start talking to people, one of the first things you need to do is find out exactly what it is they need. Are they looking to lose weight? Are they looking to make money? What is it that they are looking for? Because when you find out what it is that they want, when you find out what it is that they need, when you find out what it is that they want out of life, then you can start beginning to assist them. And that would be my number 2, and I'll get to that in a second. So the way that you do this is you need to ask questions. You need to start talking to people. You need to find out, without constantly trying to sell people or tell them what it is you have for them, is find out what is it that they want. Ask them. You need to ask questions. You need to actually say, hey, listen, what is it that you're looking for out of life? What are you looking to accomplish? Because you may find that weight loss is not exactly what it is they're looking to accomplish. You may find that even though they may want to lose weight, they may have some other goals in mind. And once you find out exactly what their goals are and what it is they're looking to achieve, then that's when you can meet those needs, okay? And that would be number 2. That's providing value. So see, even though my product is weight loss, that's not all that I'm able to assist them with. So how else is it that I can help assist them? How else is it that I can help assist them? And that's by providing them with value. Well, one of the things that I found when I got into the whole online arena is that a lot of people are lacking personal development. Found out even with weight loss that a lot of people have lack of self-esteem. A lot of people don't have value for themselves, meaning that their self-worth is not there. So I find myself inspiring and motivating and encouraging a lot of people to empower themselves and to really focus on their own self-worth and value so that they can feel entitled to even be able to earn a 6-figure income or entitled to earn 5 figures a month. See, the thing is that if you don't feel it in here, then you're not going to be able to earn the money. If you don't believe that you deserve the income, or you don't have a plan beyond, oh, I'm just going to earn 6 figures a year, then it's never going to happen for you. So you really have to get to the root of the problem or the issues for some people. And I'm not saying be their psychiatrist, but you need to start listening to people. So again, find out what people need. Once you find out what those needs are, then you can start presenting value for them. Once you find out what those needs are for them, then you can start helping them meet those needs. And that would be number 1 and number 2. Find out what people need, and then number 2, meet those needs by providing them with value. So even with the weight loss, if I'm trying to get them on my product, if I'm trying to get them as a rep for my company, then I want to first find out, are they trying to lose weight? If the answer is yes, great. Then I can show them the product. They can start using the product. But then do they also want to make money? Okay, so they need to lose weight, they want to make money, but what else are they trying to achieve in life? Maybe they have some self-esteem issues. Then maybe I can show them some self-development books that can help them along the way. Maybe they have some family issues that they're addressing. Maybe I can help them along the way with that. So maybe there are some other issues that I can also address with them that's going to help them along the way. So you have to, again, find out exactly where someone is at and then help them kind of address those needs. Very, very important, especially if your goal is to build a team, is to find out where people are at, meet them, and then help them, okay? Now, my next, number 3, is to care about others. Sometimes more Well, let me back up. Some of you guys don't care about anybody but yourself. You care about making your money, and that's it. You got to really reach out to people. Some people are in a really poor state, and they really just need to know that somebody cares about them. And what I mean by care about them is, I mean, be very sincere about it, okay? This is, again, the people business. Some of you guys are ruthless, and I'm just being honest. You care about making your money, and that's it. You don't care about anything else. You really have to be focused on building your business. You have to be focused on establishing those relationships, and you have to be focused on letting folks on your team know that it's about you sharing this journey with them. So if you don't let people know that you're here for them, that you're here for the long haul, that you are here to help them, whether they have illness in their family, whether or not they have sickness going on, whether or not they stumble and fail. And I don't mean that, you know, you're dragging dead weight around with you. I don't mean that for people who don't want to do the work or who don't want anything better for themselves. That's not what I mean at all. But everybody goes through a low point in their life. Everyone is trying to do something, and maybe they need some assistance. What I mean is that if you know someone is trying their best, they're trying really hard, and they stumble and they need some help and they need some words of encouragement, they need to know that as their team member, as their friend, that you are the person that's going to be there for them through thick or thin. Because here's one thing I can tell you. There's nothing worse than having a team member who's only there for you during the good times, meaning when you're paying your membership and when they're making money off of you. I mean, that's a horrible place to be at, and trust me, I've been there. I've had people who were there for me and rooting for me and cheering for me when they were making money off of me, but the moment that stopped, or the moment they had a problem and they felt like they could no longer make money off of me, or I was no longer the breadwinner and they were no longer able to rack up for me, then, you know, we were no longer friends, or they no longer wanted to root or cheer for me. So one thing you want to do is let people always know that you care for them, because I can tell you one thing for sure. When you're rooting somebody on, when you're cheering them on, that's going to make them work harder. That's going to have them pushing even further, because they feel indebted to you. They feel like, you know, I'm part of something big. I'm part of the family. I'm part of this organization. And more than anything, they feel like they're working with you instead of for you. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal, especially when you're talking about building a team. Build your team like a family. Don't make people feel excluded. Make them feel included. So, again, make your team feel like part of your family. Make your team feel like people that you actually care for. I spent part of my day, to be honest with you, the reason why I'm running late getting in is because early this morning, my team member, which is my sis in spirit, took us to breakfast when she got back in town. I hate to use the word upline, but she is my upline. Desiree Ingram took us to breakfast, me and my fiance, and then we both kind of split and went and separated and ended up both at the same mall, and then met up and went and had dinner. And then that's how I ended up being late, because I met her for dinner again, because she's right here in Atlanta with me. So we hang out, we're friends outside of work. And she's someone that I consider part of she's a friend and part of, you know, my family. So, you know, you have to build relationships with people outside of you just make me money. Okay, understand? That's important. When you do that, those relationships extend, and it doesn't feel like business. When you make everything just business, people get tired of just wanting to constantly work with you. But when it's a win-win relationship and you feel part of something bigger, it makes you work much, much harder, and it doesn't feel like work. And that's a big difference. When it just feels like, you know what, I'm making money with my friends, it's a totally different environment. I can promise you anything. Now, the other thing that I do, and I did this consistently all while I was building, contact a minimum of 10 people per day. Now, this seems very, very basic, but I can promise you it adds up really, really big. You want to see your income take off $5,000 to $10,000 a month in the next 60 to 90 days. Start contacting 10 people per day. And when I say contacting, I mean either on the phone, via email. Contact 10 people per day. Now, here's the trick. Don't make excuses. Minimum of 10 people per day. If you really want to go hard, do 25 people per day. But contact 10 people per day. 10 new people per day. Now, I hear all kinds of excuses from people. Let me tell you, making excuses are not going to cut it. You want to see your income grow, you have to make the work. You have to do the work. You have to make the effort. And this is not any, you know, hey, how you doing contact. This is a, hey, what's going on? What's new with you? Getting on the phone, talking to people, bringing up conversations, letting them know what it is you're doing, getting in front of people's face, sometimes even going and sitting down with people. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do to make your business change? Sometimes you have to get uncomfortable. And I know a lot of you guys are unwilling to get uncomfortable, which is why your finances are uncomfortable. And I'm just being honest with you. Some of you guys are unwilling to do things that are going to put you in a situation so that you can be comfortable for the rest of your life. And that is just the truth. It takes getting uncomfortable, folks, for you to be able to live the type of life of your dreams so that you are never in a situation where you're having to worry about how am I going to pay my rent, how am I going to pay my mortgage, how am I going to pay this bill, how am I going to pay that bill. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to have money already in the bank to take care of things? Wouldn't it be nice to be in a situation where you've already got $10, $20, $30, $100,000, $500,000 sitting in the bank already to take care of your bills, or better yet, to have your cars already paid for or your house already paid for because of the work that you did 6 months ago or a year ago or 2 years ago? Well, that life is possible, but some of you guys are unwilling to get comfortable. When I tell you to contact 10 people a day, you're going to blow me off and say, I don't want to do it. I'm telling you, it works. So contact 10 people a day. And the next number, which is 5, is follow up with those 10 people. So here's how it would work. You would start today. You contact 10 people today, and then tomorrow you follow up with the 10 people from yesterday and still contact 10 new people. So every day you're contacting 10 new people, and then you're following up with the people from yesterday. So contact 10 new people and then follow up with the people from yesterday. And then the next day you're contacting 10 new people and then you're following up with the people from the previous day. And this goes on and on and on until some days you're following up with 20 people, or you're following up with 10 new people. You're calling 10 new people and you're following up with all these people until, guess what? You're getting people who are interested. You're pulling all these people into your business. You're talking to people. You're sending out emails. You're sending people to your company videos. This is going on and on and on and on and on until your business is exploding. And here's the catch. I call it creating a winning system, all right? And these are what I call income-producing activities. You do this on every single day. I have a checklist that I actually use, and I'm putting one together to share with my team. Because I think it's important that you have things that you do on a daily basis. I'm calling it Project 10. That is 10 people within your first 10 days. You should have 10 people within your first 10 days. In order to do that, you may have to go through 100 people. But some of you guys don't want to even call. You are unwilling to even call someone and say, hey, listen, I need you to do me a favor. Take a look at this video. You either need to lose weight or make money. Whichever of the two, I need you to take a look at this video. And if they say neither, then say, hey, we've been friends for 20 years. Take a look at this for me and do me a favor. You know, you have to know somebody that needs to lose weight. Buy someone you love some of these pills. But some of you guys are unwilling to get uncomfortable so that you can be comfortable for the rest of your life. I'm telling you that you have to do some of these things in order to get to the next level. Okay? Now, once you start doing these things, and I call it creating your winning system, where you're doing this on a consistent basis using your IPA, which is your income producing activities, doing this every single day, checking it off on your list, saying, okay, I contacted my 10 people, I followed up with my 10 people, I scheduled appointments, I made sure they did this, whatever it is that's part of your income producing activities that you're doing on a daily basis, okay? Then I want you to begin helping your team win. That would be number 7, helping your team win. What does that mean? Is that's part of that Project 10. Whatever company you're in, you want to start making sure that your team is getting their first 10 reps or customers in within the first 10 days, period. That is a new thing that I'm starting. If you sign up with me, 10 people, first 10 days, period. We're going bold. 10 people, first 10 days, period. Project 10 is what I'm calling it. Project 10, 10 people, first 10 days, customers or reps, combination doesn't matter. Now, the reason why you want to do this, it does a couple different things. It either helps them, one, start earning some income, it proves to them that the system works, or what it does is it's going to help increase It's going to help them increase their confidence level. It shows them that they can do this business. It shows them that they can make money in this business. And all that does is it's going to help you build your team. Okay? It's going to help you build your team. All right? Now, here's the next thing that I want you to do is repeat with them. The same exact thing. So coach them daily. Okay? That's number 8. Coach them daily. So what I want you to do is same exact thing. Have them do 10 people. Contact 10 people on a daily basis. Have them follow up with those 10 people. Have them doing income producing activities. Have them do the same exact thing. Your goal is to coach them. Okay? One of the things that I'm starting to implement this week, and I haven't even told my team this yet because, again, this was going to be a team coaching call, is aside from putting together a new income producing activity sheet for them, is that we're starting daily team coaching calls, okay? So if someone puts you on this call, and this is for my immediate team, so if someone puts you on this coaching call or on this hangout today, get back in touch with them. Tell them that you want to be part of a winning team, us, okay? And if I put you on here, then click on my link and join, because that's what we do. We want to win, and you want to be part of a winning team. So get back to the person who put you on here and tell them that you want to join us and you want to be part of what we're doing, okay? But coach your team, okay, daily, all right? And I'm going to get back to that in a second about coaching your team, because there's a difference, okay? So let me talk to you guys about that. But coach your team, all right? And coach them into taking action, contacting 10 people per day, and following up with those people and doing their income producing activities, okay? Those are the things that help you build. And because of that, this is what I mean about things that don't take up a ton of your time, but it's going to get you the results. And because it gets you the results and it's duplicatable, this is something that anybody can do who wants to do it. That's the difference, who wants to do it. And it's leverage. This is time leverage. So this means you get the best results out of your time. You're not wasting your time just calling any and everybody. You're contacting people and saying, hey, are you interested? If you're interested, then let's go forward. And that's when you help your team. Now, when I say help them, which is number 9, help them take massive action, once you have them contact their 10 people and they need some help, that's when you step in and you help them. Go old school with this, folks. When I say this is the people business, people need to talk to people. I get on the phone. I'm on the phone in my car. I'm on the phone when I'm out in restaurants. I'm on the phone out shopping. I'm on the phone. Do I like being on the phone all the time? I do what I need to do because I help my team. Sometimes you got to go old school. You got to do what you got to do. You got to get on the phone. You have to do what you need to do, especially when you're trying to build. You want to get your income to $5,000 to $10,000 per month? Stop acting like you're too good. Stop acting like you're unwilling to do the work. If you're going to be there for your team, if you're telling your team you're going to help them build, if you're going to create a team that grows deep, then you need to be able to support your team, okay? So be the type of team leader that actually is there for your team, okay? And number 10, rinse and repeat. Be consistent, folks. Some of you guys will start this stuff up and you'll be done by tomorrow. You guys will start and be done by tomorrow. Like I said, these are not things that y'all don't know. It's stuff y'all not doing. So this is not anything anybody can't do. It's stuff that y'all won't do. That's the difference. So I'm not giving any magical tips. I told you this wasn't hocus pocus. This is about doing things consistently on a daily basis. This is about doing things that you already know how to do, but it's doing them in combination and then teaching your team how to do the same. Can you imagine if every time you sign somebody up and you said, I'm going to help you get your first 10 people in the next 10 days, and then you coach them on how to do it, and then for every one person they brought in who was a rep, you showed them how to do the same thing, and you helped them, and you showed that team member how to coach them. What kind of team would you have, and what type of income would you have in the next 60 to 90 days? Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how crazy your business would be? But most of you guys are unwilling to do that because it's uncomfortable. Most of you guys are unwilling to do that because you don't want to push anybody. You're unwilling to say to people, hey, listen, if you don't want to do this, then stay at your job. If you prefer to work at your minimum wage job, then stay there.
If that's okay with you to be in a position where you can barely afford to pay to get started in this business, then keep doing that. You are unwilling to say that to somebody. I am not. I am okay with telling people that I was broke. I am okay with telling somebody that I prefer to be in a position where I can go and pick up a pair of shoes and not question what the price is. I am okay with telling somebody that I am okay with being uncomfortable so I can be comfortable for the rest of my life. But most of you guys are unwilling to do that, and that's why you can't get to the next level. You have to ask yourself, what are you willing to do to change your current situation? Do you want to be making $5,000 to $10,000 or more per month in the next 60 to 90 days? And if so, then you have to do things differently than you're doing now. I have team members who are watching this right now, and my question to you is, what are you willing to change so that you can get to the next stage? It doesn't matter how much coaching I do. The question becomes, what are you going to do? Are you going to contact your people? Are you willing to get on the phone and say, hey, listen, I need you to look at this for me. Do you need to lose weight or make money or both? Most people are unwilling to be that bold and simply say that. And if someone tells you no, to not take it personal. They're not telling you no. They're just saying no at this time. It's nothing personal against you, but for whatever reason, when someone tells us no, our egos get hurt. Our feelings are hurt. And we feel like, you know what, maybe this isn't going to work for me. And we walk away and we feel defeated, and we're unwilling to keep pushing forward. I'm simply telling you guys, no means nothing to me. It simply means it wasn't for you, and you're missing out on your blessing. And guess what? I'll move on to the next person. There are more than 1 billion people just on Facebook alone. There are billions of people in the world. So if one person tells me no, guess what? There are billions of other people. I don't need billions of other people. I just need a few. So you have to look at it that way and be willing to keep it moving. If you let one person hurt your feelings, that means you are allowing that one person to stop you from achieving your dreams. That means you are allowing that one person to keep you stuck in a job that you hate. That means you are allowing that one person to keep you broke. Really? Come on, that's how you have to think about it, folks. That's how you have to look at that entire situation and ask yourself, is it really that serious? For me, I know it's not. I'm unwilling to allow that one person who tells me no to determine my destiny, but most of you guys are doing that. That's how you have to look at the entire situation. So what I'm going to, because I told you guys this was going to be quick, what I want to really tell you more than anything is, as far as your coaching is concerned, because I mentioned this earlier, is you have to focus on coaching the masses and mentoring the few. I learned this a long time ago. I always have people come to me and ask me, will I mentor? Will I mentor? Will I mentor? I mentor those who deserve my time. I coach everyone else. Like this is a coaching training. Anyone can get in on my coaching training. When I do these trainings, anyone can get on it. But I only mentor a few people. And the reason why I only mentor a few people is because only a few people really are deserving of my time. Only a few people really are deserving of my time. And that's up close and personal. And the reason I say that is because I'm hard. You know, I go hard, and I want people who are going to go hard with me. And the moment someone starts making excuses with me, then I realize that they're not willing to put in the time that I'm willing to put in. So when you're building your business and you're trying to get to that next stage, you want to look for people who are just like you. You want to look for people who are willing to put in the time just like you. And if you're contacting 10 people a day and you're signing up 10 people in 10 days, out of that 10, you might find one person who's just like you. So you have to constantly be looking for people who are willing to put in the time, put in the effort, and grow their business. And trust me, not everyone's going to be willing to do it, but you have to constantly be looking. That's why it's so, so, so important that you're consistent. It doesn't matter if you sign up 100 people in 1 week. Keep signing up more people. Keep doing the same thing. If you really want to grow your business to where you're doing 6 figures a month or 7 figures a year, the best way for you to do that is to be consistent. But some of you guys have to start with the mindset. The mindset is that, listen, nothing's going to stop me. Nothing's going to block me. Nothing's going to prevent me from achieving my dreams. Not, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I don't ask any questions. I just get out there and do it. I make things happen. I don't let people stop me. I don't let anything stop me, as a matter of fact. I know what my destiny is. I know I'm destined to make 7 figures within the next 12 months. I simply figure it out and make things happen. Mentoring is something that you do for a few people who are special, who are putting the time in. Coaching is something that you want to do for everyone else. So if someone puts you on here today
who wants you to see this information, who wants you to understand that you could be part of a company, part of a winning team that's going to push you to excel, push you to do your best, and encourage you to live the life of your dreams, because it's possible. You're in the right place at the right time, but we don't play. This is all about helping people, helping them to live their best life possible, helping them to earn the type of income that they want, because it's definitely possible. But more than anything, giving you the right tools, the right resources, and the right training, because that's really the most important thing, so that you can be equipped to go out there and succeed. And tonight, you got everything you need. Now it's about implementation. What I want to know is how many of you guys are going to implement this information, because when I say it's very basic, some of this stuff is very basic. A lot of it's not very new, but it comes down to who's going to use it, who's going to put it into play, and how many of you guys are going to grow your business so that you can achieve the life of your dreams. It's all possible, folks. It's all possible. I'm walking, living proof. 18 months ago, I was struggling to get my business off the ground, struggling to get my network marketing business off the ground. And God knows now I'm just beyond blessed to be in a position that I'm in. I was able to grow the last company I was with to over 5 figures a month, mid 5 figures in less than a 6-month period of time, on my way to growing this current business to a 6-figure a month within the next 12 months. And I can tell you, anything is possible if you believe. It's all up here. That's the only thing that's holding most of you guys back. It's your belief system. I call it your BS system. You either believe this is BS or your belief system is high and you know it's possible. I know it's possible. You guys have to believe in yourself and know it's possible, and then go out and put the work behind it. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. I hope you take everything that was given to you and implement it and use it. And again, whoever sent you here tonight, get back in touch with them. Tell them that you want to become part of this winning team with Skinny Body Care. If I sent you here, then click on the link below. Get started, send me a message, and let's get scheduled for a coaching call to get you off to a fast start. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. If you guys are going to be in Vegas this week, I'm looking forward to meeting you guys in person. If you don't know anything about Vegas, send me a message. I'll tell you how you can meet me there personally this week. Take care and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening. Bye-bye.